Hello, welcome to Learning MATLAB with Example. In this video, I am going to show you how to generate sine wave using 4 different ways. First, via code. Second, via inbuilt function. Third, via sine block in Simulink. Fourth, via signal generator in Simulink. And lastly, I am going to show you how to generate frequency varying sine wave. Let's run the code. As you can see, a sine wave is plotted. Let's understand how or what each line in this function do. The first line will create 100 values and store it in array x from 0 to 4 pi. The second line will tell you how many values you want to generate. For example, since I have 100 value of x, I will need 100 value of y to generate a plot. Second loop will tell you how many terms I am going to use to evaluate sin x. The more the term, the better the accuracy. This is the zj plus 1 is nothing but the single term of the Taylor expansion of sine wave. Y will store each value of sin x. This will plot xy, and this will ensure that the plot is blue and have markers. The third line, the ninth line, is responsible for having a grid here, and 10th and 11th are the x and y labels. Now, second way is to use inbuilt function. To do that, just remove it and type y is equal to sine of x. Run. As you can see, we get exactly the same plot. The third way is using Simulink. Go to Home, select Simulink library. To use Simulink, let's select new model. The place where we are going to place our blocks. Let's go to source, select sine wave. To output our sine wave, we will need a sink, so which is a scope. Just connect these two blocks and run. Double click on scope, auto scale, and we have a sine wave from t is equal to 0 to 10 and having magnitude 1. If you want to vary the time we are calculating the sine wave, you can do it from here. The wave will always begin from t is equal to 0, but you can select the ending time. Let's say it is 20. Auto scale, and now we have a plot from 0 to 20 second sine wave. Now let's do it using the fourth way, signal generator. Delete sine wave, go to source, select signal generator. If you see, by default it has sine wave, amplitude 1, frequency 1 radian per second. You can change the unit to hertz if you want. You can change the amplitude. You can change the form, sine wave, square wave, sawtooth, or random. Run the code, and we get the same output. Now what if you want a frequency varying sine wave? We can use the inbuilt block, chirp block, to have signal varying sine wave. frequency. The frequency is continuously varying. You can change the slope by going to check properties and selecting initial frequency, final frequency, and the target time. Now let's build our own chirp signal. What we need is the basic understanding at how frequency is varying. Frequency must be the function of time if it is varying. So it is sort of sine of omega t of t. The clock represents t variable. Since I want to linearly vary the frequency, I will select from sources ramp to log. I will need to multiply this ramp, which is y is equal to t, to the clock to get omega tt, and for that we have product block in maths operation library. And finally I will need sine block to put the function in sine. And we have frequency varying sine wave. To change the slope, you can select the ramp function and change the slope. So what do you think will happen if I choose slope 0, or let's say very less slope, 0.1? So we have a sine wave of very large time period. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.